Hey, what is going on, you guys? Go619 here, and today what I'm bringing you guys is a PyTac loophole DNA bomb playing some kill confirmed on Urban. I love using the PyTac loophole as well as I love playing on Urban, so put those two together, you get a DNA bomb. So for you guys will enjoy the DNA bomb gameplay in the background to watch. So in today's video, guys, what I'm going to go over is underrated guns in Advanced Warfare that you should use. So for me, I use a ton of weapons in Advanced Warfare. I don't only use two, of course, those being the bow and ASM1. I haven't touched the bow or the ASM1 in over a month so far, which that's very good for me at least, because I don't want to use the most overused guns in the game and get gameplay with those, because I know how you guys feel about that. You guys probably don't like seeing bow gameplay or ASM1 gameplay, so don't worry, you guys will never see bow gameplay on my channel until Black Ops 3. Like, I'm making that a promise. I will never put bow gameplay up until Black Ops 3. Like, when the game releases, I won't do that, but still though, like, I'm not gonna put up bow DNA bombs or AS1 DNA bombs. I'm gonna be putting up just different weapons like the AK-12 or like the PyTac, because I love those weapons. So in today's video, like I said, I'm going to go over right now just underrated guns in Advanced Warfare that you guys should use. So with these guns, let's just keep it a secret. I'm just kidding, because these guns here, they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good, and I don't see them in the kill feed. I don't see people using them in the games. I don't know why. It's just people are in love with the bow and people are in love with the ASM1. But I'm going to go ahead and name off 5 guns right now and just talk about them and tell why they're good. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So starting things off, number 5 is the MP11. I think that this is a very underrated SMG because people tend to go towards like the ASM1 and maybe the KF5, but like more people go towards the ASM1, of course. But the MP11, reasons why it is very good is because it has a high fire rate, which counts towards a very fast time to kill. It has manageable recoil. It has nice iron sights. That's one thing too. Like, you really don't need any sights on the MP11 at all. As well as this gun does have a few good weapon variants. Of course, the Goliath being the best one, the Deceiver being I believe the second best one. It has +1 damage for -1 accuracy. So if you guys have the Goliath, make sure you use it. But if you don't have the Goliath or the Deceiver, then just use like the base MP11. It's not that bad at all. It does have a very fast time to kill since of its fire rate. So number 4 being the AK-12. So some of you guys probably use this gun, but because you guys have the AK-12 RIP or something. But I think that the AK-12 is very overlooked. Like, people tend to go for the bow for the ARs, and I really don't see any AK-12s at all. So with the AK-12, of course, it has no recoil pretty much. It gets easy, manageable recoil with the AK-12. It has very nice iron sights, so you don't need a red dot or any optical sight on the AK-12. So the AK, it is a very average AR, but you know what you're getting out of it. So it is very consistent. That's one thing that I found about the AK. It's very consistent in my opinion. So if you guys haven't used the AK in a while, go ahead and give it a try. Now, the weapon variants that I suggest to you is the AK-12 hair trigger as well as the AK-12 rip. But I did hear, if you guys didn't know, the hair trigger, it has +1 in fire rate for -1 in accuracy. I did hear that for the Xbox, for Xbox players, that doesn't work. The +1 on fire rate does nothing on Xbox, so I guess for the Xbox, use the RIP or just the base AK-12, because the base AK, it's not even that bad. It's very good. So, but for PS4 players, PlayStation players, be sure to use the hair trigger because it works on PlayStation 4. So moving on to the next weapon, which is the IMR. This gun has no recoil. It just kicks up slightly, and since this is a burst weapon, you can spam it pretty fast. As well, this gun does have some nice iron sights. I have no problem with the sights at all. So with the IMR, you don't need any good variants to do decent with it, but if you have like the Hunter or the Hush, then definitely use those variants. So the IMR, it is an above average AR in my opinion. So if you guys haven't gave it a try, then go ahead and use it. So moving on to the next gun, which is the PyTac. Of course, you guys are seeing a DNA with it here in this gameplay. And with the PyTac, it does have really weird iron sights. So if you guys don't like the iron sights at all, just be sure to use a red dot. But for me, I just don't mind the iron sights at all. I just use it without a red dot. But the PyTac, it does have a fast time to kill. As well, since it's a heavy weapon, of course it does have lots of ammo, which that's very good. As well, this gun does have manageable recoil. It does have some recoil, but for me at least, I could definitely just handle it. So with the variants, I would recommend you guys to use the loophole. I do think that that's a very good variant. It is the best one in my opinion. So if you guys have not given this gun a try, be sure to use this heavy weapon. So the next and final gun here on my list, this is very underrated. I don't see no one using this gun at all, and it is the Ameli. The Ameli, it's a very good heavy weapon. It's overlooked because, you know, people mostly use like the bow and stuff, but the Ameli, guys, I'm gonna tell you reasons why this is good. So this gun has nice iron sights. You don't need a red dot or any type of optical sight on the Ameli. Has a super fast time to kill. Even with a suppressor, has a super fast time to kill, has a fast fire rate, has manageable recoil, has like no recoil. You could definitely manage it. It has some, but it's not to the point where you're forced to put a grip on it. And one thing about this Ameli is that you don't need a good variant to do decent with it, but if you guys have the subverter or the heavy, make sure you use one of them because those are definitely better than the base Ameli. So I also did do a best class setup with this Ameli, so if you guys want to go ahead and give this a try, maybe try out my class, it'll be linked down below in the description. So that was pretty much the video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Just wanted to give you guys some underrated guns that I do use in Advanced Warfare. So that was the video, and I'm out of here. Peace out, guys.